This documentary is about the poverty in Hong Kong and developing countries. Although you might think Hong Kong is well developed and doesn't have a stint of poverty in Hong Kong, but the reality is Hong Kong is filled with poverty. In fact, 13% of Hong Kong population lives under the poverty line. The poverty line is $3,600 or below for a single person, or $7,700 below for a two-person household. Hong Kong has one of the widest wealth gap in the world. You have to take a closer look at Hong Kong. The richest 10% of the population earns a shocking 29 times more than the population living at the lower end. There are 0.45 millions of male and 0.51 million of female in poverty, and over 32% of elderly, 22% of children live under poverty. According to an investigation set out by the government, Kwun Tong, Yau Ting Mong, Tuen Mun, etc. have poverty rates higher than the average poverty rate in Hong Kong. One of the reasons for the wealth gap and the high poverty rates might be because of unemployment. Around 53,000 in Hong Kong are living in cage homes, and about 4 million people are unemployed. As responsible island school students, we decided to go to one of the local active charities and find out more about it. The charity we have chosen is called Crossroads. It is one of the successful charities in Hong Kong, and they mainly donate resources in crates every week to countries that are in need of them. Their actions is what we want to help and do as ourselves. They send 40% of the received goods to other countries, while the other 60% they donate it back to Hong Kong locally. Lots of warm-hearted people have been helping here. In fact, there are staff from over 25 nations and community volunteer hours of 104,000. The charity can maximize your donation up to 9 times. For every $100 you donated, they give goods that is worth $900. This charity has impacted 625,000 lives between 2014 and 2015. And over the 4 years, they have transformed 2.9 million lives in total. We can help these people the most by donating resources like educational toys, stationeries, books and discs, funds, electronics, and clothing.
We interviewed 2 of the staff of different departments in the charity, one from volunteering and one from communicating, so we could get a wider range of perspectives.
What made you decide to work for Crossroads Foundation?
Yeah, so made me decide. For a long time, I've had a heart for people in conditions and living in poverty or living in underprivileged situations.
What do you think are the most needed resources right now?
Educational kits, like pencils, pens.
So it's like stationery.
It's stationery, exactly. So we can like give to students here in Hong Kong who can't afford to buy certain goods, or also like put them as part of our shipments to different countries. In Zimbabwe, I've come across schools where they didn't have any like resources. Students had to find big rocks, bring them to school. Like those rocks would be their stools, like their chairs to sit on. So you can imagine you're trying to balance on a rock, and it's not comfortable like sitting on a rock which is not even shaped, or it's just a rock which you just pick up.
Who do you think is held most responsible for poverty in Hong Kong?
In Hong Kong, I personally think that we all have a part to play, whoever you are, and I think actually we feel as individuals sometimes paralyzed to knowing what we can do or what we should do. There's often a high level of motivation, but not knowing how or what to do with that, right?
Do you have a message for students in island school?
Yeah, I would say get involved. Do something if it's on your heart. Do something, and no matter how small or big it is, it will make an impact.
Everyone is in this together, and remember, offering can impact an individual. Thank you for watching.